And we're back. It's time for the last game of the day. It is Virtus.pro versus LFY. Here we go. Let's get things started. As I'm joined once again by none other than Mr. Winter, Mr. Chan, for our last game of the day. How are you doing, Winter? You still with me? You haven't passed out yet from all the games you've been casting?
Last game, yeah?
Last
How can
game.
I pass on the last game?
Yeah, that's like sounds like every day to play. Oh, one more game, and then you end up playing like 5 or 6 more. But this is the last game of today for MDL. There is no surprise follow-up games. We will have more games tomorrow as the group stages continue and conclude on Saturday, and then the playoffs will be on Sunday. So Virtus.pro looked a lot better last game than their 2 previous games, Winter. That's kind of I think the big talking point for me. It feels like they're coming together more with the stand-in art style playing for them.
Time, you know, they have a common understanding about how to play the game, for sure. He's been their coach for quite some time, right? More than half a year.
Yep.
Like, I remember during Kiev was the first time I see him, but I think before that there was like an event he was already with them. So it's like at least 7 months.
It's working out well for VP. They've won one of the new majors, not really the old Valve majors as far as the size of these events, but they've won a major in the new Valve circuit. They've had a lot of continued success. Didn't quite get the result TI they were perhaps hoping for, but ultimately still looking like one of the best teams in the world. Often put alongside Liquid as like the number 1, number 2 teams in the world, but it always varies from event to event, as we'll see what VP go for here. Finally, we see a team ban the Clockwork against them. It feels like that's a hero they're constantly getting in the first 2, but that does come at a cost as VP instead get the Winter Wyvern and Night Stalker, which is usually banned against VP. So Lil's Night Stalker picked up.
I think Leo's gonna play Wyvern, Arstar's gonna play Stalker.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's what we saw last time with the Winter Wyvern.
Yeah. Combo, good combo. The Darkness, the Night Vision combo, and etc. Like these 2 heroes, they win you lanes. They are very good at securing lanes at the start of the game.
Yep. Well, I mean, securing lanes, Ogre does that pretty well on the LFY side, so we'll see what LFY get. Likely they even pick up their other support early on. We're seeing a lot of that.
The thing with Ogre is you secure the lane, but you're not very useful in the mid game. You know, you're just like a bloodlust machine, and maybe some push out with the ignite. But if you talk about like Wyvern, obviously Wyvern and Night Stalker are not as strong as Ogre in the first like what 4, 5 minutes, 6 minutes in the game. They do similar jobs, but they're still useful. They maintain their relevance in the later portion of the game.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, Ogre is like Bloodlust after that.
That's a pretty useful spell in a lot of scenarios.
Oh, sure, it's useful. I mean, it helps your cost fund faster.
The good thing about Bloodlust is you're guaranteed that, almost guaranteed that your core will have it at the start of a fight, whereas a hero like Wyvern may not get off his spells. He may not get a Winter's Curse off if he gets jumped.
Bro, you hide in the trees.
Yeah?
You flap around. You cast your ultimate.
I've seen Wyverns get caught without getting spells off Winter.
Yeah, but you have Night Stalker on your team.
That's true.
That's not supposed to happen.
It's not supposed to happen, you're right. Well, Gyrocopter going to try and hunt down some of these supports. He's going to be the carry of choice against this strong VP laning side.
Rather early Gyro, though.
Yeah. Why do you think that is? They really want value this year.
I mean, I don't think it's a problem. It's like... But it's like not a flexi pick, you know. If complexity picks this up here, I would understand more because they put him mid, they can put him carry, but this time only runs him like in 1 row.
Yeah. Well, then VP ban out Super's hero pool with the Medusa and Death Prophet.
I mean, he still has Dragon Knight. He's fine, bro.
He's got one of those 3. I think Zyclops was saying something in his cast like on this patch currently, LFY have. I don't think they've won games at lands where he hasn't played one of those 3 heroes.
That's what I said just now. And you said I'm like spitting nonsense stats.
When? I don't remember you saying
just
that.
Just now. Oh, it was no, it wasn't. It was the other David.
Oh, yeah. That's what Zyko was saying. I trust his stats, man. He's got some good stats.
What the heck? You guys don't trust me?
I trust
when
you.
I say that.
Yeah, man. That sounds believable.
LD's like doing bullshit, blah blah blah.
I mean, it's one of those things where. He plays those heroes a lot because they're the heroes that suit him and the team. And definitely,
yeah, it's not just him, you know. It's like how the team plays.
Yeah, I think VP maybe welcome the Dragon Knight because it is one of the easy heroes to lane against, whereas Medusa can be pretty annoying for a lot of mid laners. Same for Death Prophet. So DK as a melee hero, you can maybe not counterpick it, but you get like an OD or something. Suddenly you're having a great time mid.
Puck should be good here. Are they gonna go for Puck?
Bat Rider.
Bat Rider is okay too. It's good with the NS.
Yeah,
I mean the reason why I say Puck is because Puck is very good against Gyro. If you run an offlane Puck, you can pressure the Gyro a lot, and you have NS like Puck NS.
Yeah.
I mean same goes for Bat Rider because the Gyro can't really touch the Puck. Like same goes for Bat Rider NS, like same thing.
Alrighty. Well.
The flapping heroes, man. 3 flappers.
Who's the third? Oh, the 3 on the VP side. Yeah, that's right. They've got the wings on Night Stalker. Who else flaps?
So they need like a Puck next.
Puck? A Visage?
Nah. Tide is really good against Bat because you can never lasso the Tide.
Yeah.
And if you lasso his teammate, like Tide will be that annoying AoE stun after like because your teammate needs to come into you when you lasso someone.
Yep.
I would say like it's like a indirect counter, not hero to hero, but how you playing the team fights as a Bat Rider. It's very annoying for you to play against Tide.
Yep.
Oh, another look at the
4 Birdmen being picked up by Virtus.pro.
Okay, wings. 4 heroes with wings. Alright.
4 heroes with wings. Who is the 5th wing hero?
Carry with wings.
A carry. It's a bit harder.
It's very hard. Let me see.
Who we got? Let's open up those heroes.
Queen of Pain carry. I don't know.
Terrorblade. Terrorblade. There we go. Terrorblade's
oh, Terrorblade.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, so smart.
Luna doesn't. Yeah, Visage carry. I don't think that's going to happen. But all right, I'm down for some Terrorblade.
Okay, so for Forever Young, they're looking for a +5 here. Like A is in the pool.
Yep.
But they have Ogre. They probably want the DDC guy to play Ogre. Not sure though. I think A is pretty good against their heroes. Good against the Wyvern and the Viper. And their Chinese team. Most Chinese teams like to pick A against Wyvern, Viper.
So they get against the Viper mid as well, since they still need that mid laner even.
But the thing with picking A plus Ogre, it means that you don't have good catch on your supports. That's why generally you see like Ogre paired with Disruptor or with Shadow Shaman.
They're gonna get the Dragon Knight. They say let's. They're worried maybe if they don't pick it, it's gonna get banned. You know, it's one of the big 3.
I mean, well, it's understandable. Look at all the bans.
Yep. And the thing is, you know that Virtus, you have the next pick anyway, so there's no point like saving that last pick for your mid because VP get to see it regardless.
But I think Viper is like good against DK.
Oh,
because of the break. Because of the break.
Yeah, absolutely. At the same time, the laning stage maybe is okay-ish since Viper no longer has the same. It has a new nether, doesn't have nether toxin for the last hitting. So with the flame breath, you can actually last hit pretty well against Viper.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean he does have the Ogre on his team, so
yeah. I saw this DK versus Viper. I think it was at the DreamHack Major, and the DK actually like had a CS advantage in the lane.
Yeah, DK doesn't really lose in the lane though. Yeah. DK actually does, because no one can actually beat him because of the regen and the minus damage. Like, really strong in the lane, and the addition of Soul Ring. Soul Ring made DK a lot stronger. Yeah. The new Soul Ring.
Oh yeah, extra tanky with the extra.
Yeah, damage, HP, everything. It's everything you need as DK. Yeah.
You don't really need to get the bottle on the mid DK as much with the.
Yeah,
you can just rush your Soul Ring.
Item for DK. You have like Soul Ring, about Quelling Blade. You can pretty much last hit everything, and there's nothing the guy can do to you, unless he's like a Timber or maybe some like something like a OD and keeps hitting you with all. I don't know, like I don't see DK losing lanes at all, like apart from against Timber.
Yep.
Maybe there's gonna be another hero that can beat DK, like some weird ass hero.
Some weird ass melee hero probably too. That's the thing. Here's that DK doesn't want to trade right clicks with Ursa. He would probably lose mid to an Ursa.
yeah, Ursa. Yeah. But Oracle. Good against them. For the bat mostly. Bat and it's good against all the magic damage that Viper deals.
Yep.
The second skill, Fizz Edict.
Can purge off the silence too.
Yeah, but he's up against NS though. Like, generally, NS is pretty good against like Oracle because you can find him and he can't really hide from an NS in a team fight.
Yeah. Alright, VP's last pick.
The last flying hero.
Oh, Venge.
Come on.
Venge has wings, man. Some of her cosmetics, she's got wings, I think. Could have been Avenge, but it's
I'm
been
sure
banned
he's
out.
gonna pick some life stealer, some life stealer or some morphing here.
Let's go against the
Life
Tide.
stealer, yeah, I think life stealer is probably the better one.
It's a good anti-mage game if they want an anti-mage against Tide, Gyro.
Yeah, but anti-mage is like a...
Yeah, it's a weak hero.
You might not have time, you know.
Yeah, that's true. They're gonna try and push down your objectives pretty fast.
I kind of like life stealer more here. I think it's probably one of their best picks here. Yeah.
Morphling.
Yeah, morphing, life stealer or morphing, like either one. Like morphing because morphing can dominate the lane against the Tide, and morphing can be annoyed by the Fate's Edict from the Oracle when you have the E-Blade thing.
Okay. Well, we'll see how things work out for the VP Morphling pick. They have picked up their first win in the group stage, looking for a few more in this important final game of day one.
Bro.
What's up? Who's he going to morph? Tell me about who's this.
I think they have to help. They have to pressure the morphing. Like same thing that what happened earlier, Navi today, where they had is it Bat Rider plus Clockwork, right? Yeah, they did like that dual lane that. It's the same guy. It was Monet. Not Monet. I mean, it was against Monet. Yeah, it was against Monet.
Yep. Well, that game we saw the morphling with Winter Wyvern, where you get the first spell from Wyvern and then morph back.
Oh yeah.
You like this combo then?
Yeah, this game I think Ogre plus, because you don't need to help the DK, so probably Ogre will be just helping the Tide a lot, and maybe the Tide can actually get the Gush at level 1 if there's a kill opportunity. Because like Ignite plus Gush with, does he have an all venom? Oh, doesn't, but should be more or less enough to kill someone.
Dude, the morphling, he can get Bloodlust and then turn back. That sounds pretty good too. Definitely a fun list of potential usage for the morph.
Why would you do that?
You don't want
Bloodlust?
Bloodlust?
On the gyro, you get flat cannon.
Oh, flat cannon. Okay, yeah, I'm on board. Okay, you get flat cannon. You get flat cannon.
Not a carry player, confirm.
Yeah, you get refresher, then you get both. You get Bloodlust with the flat cannon. Or you use on your teammate and get the Arctic Burn. That'd be pretty nice.
Pretty good morphing game.
Yep, for sure. After getting scattered at bottom, the boots first Ogre Magi.
So why did he go boots first? He's gonna try to pull creeps, I guess.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of that. That's
normally
why you see
like,
offlaners get boots.
I actually feel like they can fight the lane though. Like if he goes for like normal lane items, Stout, whatever.
They found the Tide, who does not have a TP.
Oh my god.
He is possibly just dead here. Ignite leveled up from Alpha, who needs to not body block his teammate. Artstyle playing the Night Stalker.
Oh, he actually learned the first skill. Okay, I thought he was gonna do the tongue and try to go for he went Anchor Smash. Okay.
Still fine on this rune. No Arctic Burn. Gets a nice two-man Anchor Smash here. The rune going the way of VP, but will they pay for this with their lives? Artstyle has boots
but without
as well.
Gush, I don't think they can. Okay, maybe they got this guy.
They got the body blocks. Yeah, I think it should be a kill now with the boots. Arfu needs another Ignite. Okay. Is he going to be able to get to catch up?
Oh gosh, bro, can't kill.
Yep, well, they're still going for this. Anchor Smash with one right click.
What the heck?
They don't get the kill. Oh, that's not worth.
Yeah. Oh gosh, need a Gush for the kill.
Oh, it's happening top. Pasha pulling the wave. He's got the boots. DDC.
Oh my god, another Arctic Burn. Poor Tide, no self anymore.
Oh, is he not dead? No, he's fine. Arfu's there as well. Arfu out of mana now. This bottom lane is not good off to the start they were hoping for.
Not good. Yeah. They lost so much regen, self burn out, and then he's gonna have to munch another 2-3 tangles. Our Ogre has no mana. This lane is officially hard for him.
Meanwhile, Pasha at top achieved what it looked like LFY were looking to do. Pulled the wave behind.
This is bad. It's really bad. Like, everything is going good for VP. And LFY is going to lose control of their safe lane and their off lane. I mean, Tide at least is going to get some creeps here as the wave is pushing up.
Yep. He's going to get that early level 2, but yeah, not having the guts there.
Would be nice. But it helps with the lane though, having an anchor and the cracker now at level 2.
It's definitely not what the Ogre at bottom wants to see, because he's going there to kind of contest the lane, and not having that Gush makes it a whole lot more difficult. That's got the wand here on the Tide. Is he going to be going down here? Level 1 on the Morphling, so it should be enough damage here. One more right click, they get the first blood onto Ramsey's Morph. That is a worst case scenario for this bottom lane.
How about mid lane? Mid lane should be a wash, right?
It is 9-1 versus 8-2.
Yeah, I mean, this kind of matchup is like DK washes 50-50 with anyone.
Well, top Pasha trying to get this bounty rune.
Lanes, I would say like huge victory for VP right now. Their offlane is doing way better than the Tide, and mid lane
is level 3, while Oracle level 1 still.
This is gonna be a problem soon because the Bat Rider can actually have some kill potential on the gyro. You get like level 3, level 4, and then what if the Night Stalker rotates in nighttime? Yep. You can't really lane that well as a gyro. You're scared. Oh, the pull. Okay, here comes the pull. He's gonna hold his void because he has a TP.
Yep. Goes for it now. Can he TP out? Doesn't look like he's going to take too much damage, so he's just going to look to keep on running. TP out in the trees. Void in one. He may actually get the... Oh, very close. He timed that TP to the last millisecond where he was going to be able to get it out of there.
Yep, too close for comfort again, but he did what he needed to do. I think he just wants to pull it as much as he can because of the look at what's happening here. Yeah. I think if he didn't like drag it as much, the creep wouldn't reach the tower and the lane wouldn't push out as much. Oh, every bit helps. Yeah, every bit helps the Tide. And Bat Rider is almost level 4. This is huge. 45 seconds to nighttime. Game is going to be fun for Artstar because he can actually pretty much kill any lane. If you think about their matchups, mid is like a Viper against DK, right? So whenever the Night Stalker comes, because DK is going to get harassed a lot by Viper, that's kill opportunity. And top lane, because Bat Rider is having such a good time, he goes there, kill opportunity. Very fun game for Night Stalker when this happens.
We'll see where he does go. He's trying to get perhaps a level 3 at this bottom lane before he hits that nighttime and starts rotating.
Yeah, he's going to get it. He's going to get the runes. 4 minutes. Rune, bounty rune, real rune, maybe TP around. Here's the clarity. This is looking... This Night Stalker looks set for success in this nighttime. He's going to be able to get kills.
He's going to run into the Ogre at this rune over here. Will not get that rune. As he does look for the kill on Arfu. It's nighttime.
He wants to go fight.
Has the point of the the Hunter and the Knife. For a second I thought he had the Silencer. No, it's the second spell. Other rune picked up just barely by Artstar, who does have a Clarity King cancelled here. Arcane rune spotted, and that's a useful rune to have for this first nighttime. Scattered out by a Dire Observer Ward, though.
Let's see, where does he want to play? I think he still wants to secure the Morphing lane right now. Push the Tide out, because Tide is being annoying in the lane.
Yep. Alright. Well, for VP, it is currently, like you kind of mentioned, a bit of a wash in the mid lane, both with 21 CS, no one with a slight deny advantage. And here comes the rotation. Night Stalker lurking around, hoping that Super gets a bit too aggressive, pushes too far up, but the Dire Vision scouting this rotation. Oh no, that clap, Arfu's so low, Artstar should be able to chase him down here. Pops the shrine, okay, he's like, didn't even, yeah, right on 5 minutes, didn't even wait for the Dragon Eye. That saves his life.
But still, it was good. They forced the shrine out early. It's not the best because the Tide wasn't there. So I think that is actually still very significant for the laning phase. Because Tide doesn't have his shrine now, and he has to go back if he gets chipped down.
There's a free farming wolf thing. You look at the CS charts, and all top 3 are on the Radiant side, so it is definitely
still really good for VP for now.
This Bat Rider's having a great time here. Artstar trying to bring down the Tide here. Needs to be perhaps a bit careful. With Ramsey's rotating and they want to get this kill using the waveform. Does he hit the waveform? No, it's just a little bit too short. Instead, they're going to go for Arfu. Should be able to get this kill. The return kill coming potentially from DDC with the Purge, but didn't manage to do enough damage to the Night Stalker. Now the Viper Strike Super's in trouble as well. Ramsey's the rotating Morphling out of the safe lane, comes mid, gets himself a double kill. Great moves and coming out from him.
Shrine time.
Yeah. That sounds like, come on guys.
That's perfect, man. That is everything perfect. And in the meantime, Bat Rider gets the double. He's gonna try to. Oh no, not gonna get the double rune. But he's level 6 now. There's maybe a kill chance. Oh, NS is TPing in.
Oh, he's gonna get hit by a missile. Pasha may just die before that happens, though.
Oh yeah, he's gonna die.
Nice little
too much damage.
Play from Monet, getting the solo kill there with the level 4 Rocket Barrage. We've seen a lot of different builds on Gyro. Some Gyros going for 0 points in Rocket Barrage, going for like a 0-4-4 build. But a more aggressive fighting build. Oh yeah, he's only level 4. Bat Rider level 6 already.
Oh, this is all because of the rune fight. pre 1 minute where they didn't get the kill, they used all their regen.
Yeah.
Like making the lane. Otherwise I think Ogre and Tide can actually lane quite well here. Like they should be able to do much better than this.
Right at level 6, trying to pull the gyro up on the cliff. Doesn't succeed in doing so, but getting him very, very low here. Another rocket barrage with it.
Oh,
Oracle Noob brings him down here. Artsel maybe go down as well if he's not careful. Monet gets second kill.
Oh, he didn't use his, he should, I think, lap. So that he doesn't have to go so near to give the vision to get to the void.
And just look for, yeah, like you say, for the void. Wow, that went badly for them.
Yeah, they could, the Purifying Flames, I think the Bat Rider wanted to bait a little more. He had the Fairy Fire. But he got bursted by the flames.
Yeah, could have tanked up a bit more. Well, if he got that, he would have been able to tank a bit more damage and turn that around.
They're still on the run at the enemy. They spoke up, but they're gonna run into a gyro.
Oh god. Yeah, that's not what gonna be. Both teams kind of scout each other out as LFY do not know they're sitting right next to VP. I think the gyro is the strongest of them all right now.
Yeah.
If he gets his spells off.
Hero.
If you can burst the gyro,
the strongest hero on the map.
That is very fair to say.
Make the walk of shame back to the lane after that fail gang, but
at this point, Ramsey's very happy about how this bottom lane is going. He's set up to just free farm away. Top of the net worth chart.
This night time has actually gone more quieter than I expected.
Yeah, he tried to make a lot of moves, but LFY were very good at responding, it feels like.
Yeah, I think the top one was just like the mistake that didn't kill the gyro. That one. I think they should have gotten it. But apart from that, everything else he did correctly.
Went to Wyvern dying to the gyrocopter again. Monet getting himself involved in the action. 4-0 on the Morphling, and Gyro says, I can do just as well. He's 3-0-1. Both carries involved in all 4 of their team's kills. As Wyvern now rotates in bottom, has an Arctic Burn here. Can they go for the Tide once again? Slow onto Arfu. Doesn't look like they're going to follow this one up. Right now, I mean, the pace this game is going, do you feel like it favors either team?
I think it's better for Morph, because Morphling is the stronger late game carry. But LFY, they have a timing lineup again. They want to end the game at a specific time with the Gyro, DK, Tide, you know. I would say when the Gyro has like when you finally decide you want to get your BKB, that's the time where you want to finish and get the Rex. Same goes for like the DK, double BKB timing, and then Tide probably with a Dagger Greaves and maybe a Hood or Pipe.
Oh, midlane, they've got the stun. Great play from Super to get the ulti stun off, and Gyrocopter smoked up behind him with an early drums pickup. Finds the kill.
Yeah. The game is definitely like a lot faster right now for VP to deal with, because they still need to farm the Morphling up for some time, and he can't really join the fight as well as Gyro. Another stun. Yeah. Another kill.
Again, Gyro involved in all 6 of these kills. The carries, the one's getting active. I mean, for Ramses, he's been active. It's not his job to be active. It's great that he did, but he really just wants to sit bottom and farm now.
He was just around there, you know?
Yeah, he swung mid, gets 2 kills for himself, and instead of farming creeps, he was just farming heroes for a couple of minutes. But LFY get a tower. It's a great move because it's not just the kills. They get the objective to go with it. Often you see these smoke rotations where you don't get objectives, but LFY make sure it's centered around the tier 1 mid.
Yeah, I think that's a very good point. Like when DK plays, when Super plays DK, it's about how he moves to take objectives for his team, or how he, you know, maybe tells his team to play around him. And Gyrocopter, apart from another kill soon.
Another flag, yep, he's got that one. Wow. This fast phase drums, this active Gyrocopter, Monet having a huge game. Still, it is a dead even goal. It was VP and it just swung to LFY that second, so we're dead even in terms of gold.
Just because the Morphling is like doing really well, and so are the other heroes, you know, even though they're dying, but if you look at their net worth, Bat Rider and the Viper, they're still doing really well in terms of net worth. Yeah. And they're behind by 1 tower right now, and they're still leading in net worth slightly.
Yeah. That's what you know, Morph is just free farming away bottom. He should be having a very good game. As far as the farm Morph goes, LFY's lineup not really suited for beating a Morphling. They've got none of their cores really match up well against him.
If Morphling is fed, they pretty much have very little chance of dealing with him.
Yeah.
Unless, you know, your Gyro needs to be fatter than a Morphling. Oh. Like, even though the Morphling is fat, somehow.
That's a big ask.
And they do have Bloodlust. I guess Bloodlust DK can still stand toe to toe against a Morphling late game.
Yeah, the DK.
If you have enough items.
Yep. That's the thing. The DK is definitely a hero that can scale into the late game, depending on how he's played and with the itemization. Not going for any kind of utility build, no drums, no blink. He's going straight into Shadow Blade. A bit more carry oriented and also still fast paced, aggressive, something you can fight with.
Yeah, like generally he likes drums when I think no one else is buying it, and it depends on how well his lane goes. I think I realize how he like chooses his items. Like if he has a really good game, and I know he likes to get drums early, but if his lane is like so not that great, he tends to like to go for the blink or the Shadow Blade first. Like usually I think he goes for Shadow Blade more because of the talent, right? You get the attack speed at 10, and then you get the damage at 50, and then on top of that you have the trits and the Shadow Blade. So you're doing a lot of right-click damage in fights.
Great scam from VP. See this move coming down bottom.
That's the ward though. The ward saw the middle ward saw the guy tipping down.
And Lil will hide behind his tower. Yeah, great. Lil also got those great deep wards up. He put one by the secret shop, also flew over to plant that mid lane ward, so very good vision setting up VP to avoid these ganks. When you've got a line that's playing more greedy and defensive, you need to have that vision to protect yourself. So Monet instead going to lead the charge onto this tier 1 tower. Should be a freebie with Dragon Knight here with the ultimate. Lil gonna do what damage he can before TPing out.
Call down. Oh,
didn't get the vision he needed.
No, Lil did what he needed to do.
Yep.
To buy the extra space.
And they took the top tier 1 tower, so it's a 1-for-1 tier 1 tower trade. That probably delayed the push by anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds, so...
Yeah, every bit helps right now. Like anything you can do to help your team get ahead. Very important.
Yep. And VP, with the map control at top, they are going to pressure on and even look to threaten this tier 2 tower. Ramsey's doing some good damage here. But Glyph being thrown out just to deter the push and slow it down a little bit, but... Definitely a concern right now for LFY that they still have no answers in sight for this Morphling.
But they're gonna hit their like very strong timing soon. Like once the Shadow Blade comes online on the DK, it'll be quite difficult for the rest of the heroes to farm if you don't see the DK. And Tide is building a hood, pipe. I mean, like I said, dagger, pack, mag. All these items are really good for the type.
Almost in trouble there with the Viper finding him, but...
Top lane, Afu is in trouble. It's gonna go down.
That's another kill from Morphling. Ramses keeping that carry involvement to 100% for both teams, as Monet looking to get himself another kill as well. We'll find Artstyle. Missile should be enough to bring him down. He's got a call down to follow it up. The damage is not quite there initially.
He should be fine though, TP out. I'm gonna find a spot to TP.
Depends if you... Oh, the gyrocopter, guessing right, Gyro finds him.
Oh, that was really close though.
Yeah. Very close indeed. There's DK looking like he wants to just go for this tier 1. Forces on a glyph, so he can actually go back in and finish this one off if he wants to, but may think twice.
So S and Y gyro soon. Tide will have his hood. I mean, they're still really strong when they group up. But then again, like, VP's lineup, they have wave clear, like they have ways to shove out lanes really quickly. That's how you want to play against mass team fight. You should keep shoving out the lanes and get picked off when you can.
Looking to fight this one, Morphling leading the way. He's got a Lincoln, so...
Don't think they can fight. Can they fight this Ravage? I think it's very difficult to fight though, to be honest. Very difficult to fight. I don't know.
Even with Morphling on the front lines, they did not try and follow that up with any kind of a play. But
yeah, smoke, but Ravage and Call Down, Lincoln's doesn't help against that.
Artstyle, scouted up on the high ground by LFY. They've got Ravage, they wouldn't teamfight this, as you said. Artstyle will be the first to go down, and I imagine VP just say, screw it, let's get out. This is not a fight we can take or win. They're back to farm.
Oh, Shadow Blade DK. Oh my god, it wasn't a haste rune. Needs to push off the haste.
Yep, they've got it. They get him with the stun. The follow-up burst damage is going to be enough to bring him down. Super gets himself a kill. It's Gyrocopter out top. Will not cancel Ramsey's TP. Have the Lincoln Spheres anyways, and oh, no one. Finds Afu. Freebie kill on the Yoga. I think he just walked up into the wrong neighborhood. I'm hearing missiles.
So
Oh, there we
The
go.
Viper's role this game is to shuffle out lanes and try to buy space for like morphling. I mean, generally, like you don't see people using Viper that much, like this way. You usually use him as a sieging tool. They're gonna get a lasso on the tide, but there's backup. Should be fine.
Fakes the Ravage and looks like VP already deciding to back off. Another kill they felt confident they could get. With the Oracle there, it was looking like a very unlikely pick-off. Pasha needs to be careful here. This tide is certainly a formidable foe here. Going straight into that hood so he doesn't get bursted down so easily by all the magic damage from the Morphling, the Viper. And LFY smoked up. They're looking to fight again. Radiant Scan does see Arfu in mid, but the real threat's coming through the jungle.
Can they kill this morph? How?
I don't. They had to Purifying Flame to break it, but...
But even then, he's just gonna morph and just most likely get out. I don't think they have enough.
They can't burst him before he morphs. So yeah, it was not the ideal target to find. And see if we can get a tower instead, perhaps. They've still got the DK ultimate form up. Perhaps bottom lane could be a place they can focus their attention to instead.
Yep, and VP needs to just shove all the other two lanes out. And Wyvern, I think Wyvern should be only the one trying to defend. That's his like sole job. Like what he did at the tier 1 at bottom earlier. Those are the stuff that he needs to be doing.
Well, for mid lane, Ramses is already threatening to split push, knowing that they can't really do much to defend bottom. Let's just go focus elsewhere. They took the tier 1 top earlier, they did some damage to the tier 2, now they're headed towards mid, but LFY are pretty quick about pushing bottom lane, and they're already set up to defend this mid. Again,
once again, a lot of really good deep vision down here for VP. Lil places like 3 around the enemy territory. All this vision is going to allow them to, you know, understand when and where they can speed push.
Yep.
And they probably need one around their own jungle. That would be nice if they can actually get one down there, so they can actually push out the bot lane. Because if you see what no one is doing right now, he's really scared. He can't really push out bot because there's no vision.
Rider. Uh-oh. Maybe blinking the wrong way here. Doesn't look like he's going to get caught out. And for LFY, how much of a rush are they in? Do they need to be taking more map or more objectives? Taking Roshan as soon as possible?
I wouldn't say they're in very like super rush, but they're still... You still want to end the game, you know, even though you have DK, Gyro, Tide, which are arguably still really good late gamers.
Do they need to like find a pick-off for a kill on the Morph at some point, or is that just not going to be possible?
I don't think they need to force things too much. They still need to like do what's best for their momentum, without being too because if you are too hasty, sometimes it actually makes the game harder when you make a mistake. You want to take it like steadily as it comes, because it's not an all-in strat.
Yep.
It's not an all-in push strat.
Well, and it seems so now they are taking it steady. They're not rushing anything. We haven't seen a Ravage this game, and it's not like InFlames had any opportunities to do so because VP are just avoiding the fights. Oh, at the Ancients, Monet. Perhaps going to be the target of Pasha. They do see him with this Observer Ward. Instead, they swing towards mid.
They have a haste on the Bear Rider. Could be useful here.
Yep. He's going to go for Arfu. He wants bigger prizes, perhaps. Goes for Arfu. Pulls him away from DDC. And DDC getting silenced up by Nightstalker as well. Flame in the front lines. Has the break on himself, but he gets helped out by the Oracle. Push back as well. Looks like he's going to be A-okay for now.
They just want the tower if they can.
Here comes DK.
If they can't,
he's in this.
If they can't, they just need to back off and try to keep shuffling out lanes. They don't have to take any fights at all.
Yeah, I mean, for VP, that's fine for them. They got a pick off on a support. They don't get the tower, but ultimately they're back to farming. They're on track.
They got surprised by the force stop there, I think. Otherwise, I think DDC would have probably reacted to the lasso.
He had no chance. That was basically an impossible.
Maybe if he preemptively has his like cursor there.
Yeah.
Because he's anticipating a move.
Yeah. DDC. He was not anticipating this move.
Okay.
Done for. Freebie kill for VP. VP already back in the mid lane looking for that tier 1 tower. There will be a return kill for Monet.
Can they get the tower? No.
Doesn't look like it with the glyph being used and Gyrocopter already back in this mid. He's gone for a Lincoln Sphere, so even with the Oracle behind him, I think he's recognizing that having a Lincoln's against this Bat Rider, against the Winter's Curse, against the Viper Strike,
everything
against
is
Ethereal
like,
Blade. Yeah, I mean, Morphling's damage, if you block the Ethereal Blade, you're blocking more than half his damage.
Oh, another pick. Partial. This Bat Rider is just...
Doing well.
Like, he didn't have like a really good like 5 to 6 minutes ago, like that point of time where he got the dagger, can't really find pickoffs, but right now he's been like getting all these like pickoffs that enables the morph to keep farming. Like every single pick, 1 pick, 2 picks, gives them like 1-2 minutes extra every time.
And off that they get the tower, so no potential initiation. Super was still looking for his
Can they get the
BKB.
Roche? They have a medallion though, and morphing is like a very fast Roche.
Seems risky, but doable. Ramses is full agi, and the contest is not really there. I don't know if LFY fully realized this could be going on. And
it's too fast. It's way too fast.
Yeah. Also, importantly, there's great vision, so they see this entire mid lane. The smoke is coming, but LFY are too late for this one.
Is there anything morphing can't do, man?
Does it all. He roaches, he farms, he kills, he split pushes, he carries. He's gonna find a kill on the Tide. That is almost Anger Ravage. There was nothing to be gained from that Ravage. His first of the game, and it's a bit of a dud, as Inflame, out of frustration, lets loose. Here goes Super, looking to re-engage him with the cooldown, perhaps catching a few, but no, they force stuff out of there. Just going to get the win to Wyvern in the end. Wyvern does not have mana for the ultimate. Morphling going to shotgun down the Gyrocopter with Gyro dead. This fight is well and truly lost for LFY. Super caught in the middle of 4 heroes, and he does not have a BKB. And
Rage Ravage into raging teammates running into enemies.
Night Stalker's trying to chase down this Oracle. Doesn't look like he'll succeed.
Look at them.
Pasha's just like, bro, art style, coach, get back here. He's like,
aren't you supposed to be the one telling us to get back?
He's probably like, if that was, he's probably saying, like, Lil's probably saying, like, if that was me doing that, what would you tell me after the game? You'd be like flaming me, you know? So do I get to flame you now? Buybacks may be needed for this defense. More importantly, Ravage needed, and guess what? It's not up. VP are on the high ground.
I think it's Rex. Seriously, this is Rex.
Looks likely. Aegis on Ramses means he doesn't even care that he's low health right now.
Look at the damage, man.
Tide can't really walk forward. Has to be careful of that Nether Toxin. And Ramses will take just the range Rex and get out. DK's respawn enough to deter him from pushing further, and they're just gonna, you know, TP out in front of the Tide. If he wasn't upset before, he's now really upset.
Okay, this morphing is boss territory right now, after getting the kill bounty on the Gyro.
Oh yeah, that was a big one.
Oh.
Nice Winter's Curse, the homing missile will still chase him down.
Good.
Is he going to pop the Darkness to survive this one? Does not do so. Gets 4-star further away, needs to just knock it out of there. Should have popped the Darkness maybe to survive?
Yeah, I mean, I think he had a small chance to pop the Darkness.
I mean, he could have flown uphill or something, I guess, but or flown and just ran away further. He just needed more distance, but not the end of the world, as it is just a Night Stalker, and he wants to hold that ultimate.
This morphing is gonna be LFY's end of the world, man. He's gonna kill the support.
I mean, that support got deleted. DDC did not stand a chance. Abu hardly stands a chance. He has been lassoed up, but with the Aegis, Ramsey should be just fine here. They bring down the Tide as well with the help of the break. The chase is on. Ramses looking for more. Has an Ethereal Blade in a couple more seconds.
Copy the DK and stun him, maybe?
Yeah, possibly. Not going to go for it. It's Arfu instead brought down. Well, LFY looking to be in dangerous territory here. As Art Style will find the Dragon Knight, who's going to Shadow Blade away. Takes his Ancients. So
I think they still have one more chance, I think. Like the next fight, they take it with the Lincolns and I think BKB. Like you want to wait for Gyro, if possible, to have his BKB.
He is a long way from that BKB though.
Yeah, but they need it in the fights. Otherwise, he's just gonna get controlled or like nuked down. Like the Lincolns is great, but he still needs BKB. That's why I'm not so sure about the Lincolns. Because either way, he's gonna need BKB, even though it's really good. Yeah.
Oh, Viper's got a BKB on the side of Virtus.pro. Regen room picked up.
You know, all he needs to do is drop his Nether Toxin on the Tide when they're focusing him.
Yeah, sounds good.
That's all he needs to do.
If you get him with the lasso into Nether Toxin, you've found yourself a kill.
Yeah, and the Night Stalker's sole job in the meantime is to silence the Oracle.
Yep. Or the Morphling. I mean, last fight it was the Morphling shotgunning the Oracle, so that's also
someone
possible.
just needs to deal. Yeah, someone just needs to deal with the Oracle, and then I think once that guy's down, you get the lasso on Tide. Tide is Easy peasy.
That's really the thing with the morphling shotgun, is it happens so fast. Even if you have the items or spells to beat it, sometimes it's just you don't get a chance to.
The lasso tight. It's a tight, but he's still dying.
Yeah. He thought about that Ravage. I think his team would have been well and truly done with him at that point. He'd been like, bro, no, you've done one Ravage that lost us. Range Rex. This time, well, they're going to lose the melee Rex regardless. Tide doesn't buy back another shotgun. That's what it took. Too fast. You can't actually stop that. If you're an Oracle, there, unless you're got some godly reactions there, he's just going to burst you every single time. The Blink Dagger pickup, yeah, that's the item just to get to this Oracle. He's got another shotgun. He waves in. He kills the gyro. Easy peasy. The Batrider may pay for this with his life, but it's already GG. They're going to cold embrace the Batrider anyways, and yeah, Ramses. Well and truly the star of this game. MVP for Virtus.pro, made all the right moves.
Really? What's wrong with you? The supports did a good job.
No,
that allowed him to farm so much.
They did a good job, but they weren't the MVP Winter.
Okay, fine. Morphing's the MVP because he has 11 kills and the support did nothing in the game.
Yeah,
sure.
His GPM is way higher than those supports. He probably has more GPM than them combined.
11 kills, no death, you know, gazillion creeps.
Yeah, I don't know
what
ESL were doing giving MVP to a support. That was rigged. Carries always deserve the MVP Winter, is what I'm hearing.
Okay, bye. See you tomorrow. Hopefully I don't have to cancel you tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Spoken like a true support player over there. Alright, well, we're done. VP look a lot better at the end of the day. They started 0-2, they end the day 2-2. So if they can, you pull off some wins tomorrow, you're looking pretty good. With, what, 4 more matches to play, I believe?
How much they improve, throughout the day. It's very impressive.
Yeah.
Very similar. It's really very similar to PGL when LGD played their first game with QQQ. I was like, oh my god, they are awful. Then, they got a lot better. And they won their group, and then they reached the finals. Like, these guys actually got a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the same thing here with VP when they're playing with their coach.
Yep. Well, that does it for day 1 of groups. I believe all the games are done, even on the second stream with Owen. One team remains undefeated. It's TNC. Would you believe it, Winter? How do you think TNC stack up here? Are they a team that can make a deep run at this tournament?
Not sure though. I think I only catch like one game, but didn't really see all the games. And I think, like you said earlier, they weren't really up against like the stronger opponents yet.
Not yet. They've versed some of like more the middle of the pack. They had Infamous, Vici Gaming, and LGD.
I can't really say like what I think about them. Yep. I mean, they're definitely getting better compared to before.
Yep. The 2 teams not looking so good is Infamous and LGD. Both those teams have 3 losses. LGD with the 1 win, but 3 losses means you lose another game, maybe 2 more games, you're out. So those teams treading on thin ice going into day number 2, where everything's decided as far as the top 4 teams going into the playoffs getting those points. So that action continues tomorrow. I believe we're starting at the same time, 10 a.m. in Macau, 6 p.m. for those of you on the west coast of the US, 3 a.m. if you're in Europe. We'll see all of you guys tomorrow for more Dota 2 action. Big thanks for you guys for tuning in, joining us for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more Dota 2. See you then.
Dude, can you at least thank me? I didn't get a break.
Yeah, you're included in all those thanks, Winter.
Okay, fine, bye.
Go get some food, go get some sleep. We'll see you tomorrow, bro. Thank you. Thank you. You're the best, Winter. And we'll see all you viewers tomorrow.